Good afternoon, everybody. I guess Halloween was yesterday. This means November 1st, and it's holiday season. Thanksgiving, Christmas, Hanukkah, everything you want to do, parties. And who better? I see a hat on it says Reunion Bakery. My favorite, not only person, but baker of breads, goodies. Ismael de Sousa. Hi, how are you today?
I am good, Gabby. How are you?
I am fine. You not only light up my life every week with your breads and such, but everybody else's, I know. And a quick hello thing is, I guess we sort of got to introduce you to all of Denver at the Food Bank of the Rockies event in September. And I have never seen so many people fall in love with one person who just read, and that says it all. So tell me all about you. Just give a little background and then about Reunion.
Well, Reunion is, first of all, a real small, I call it hole in the wall, little bakery in Rhino, specifically at the source. The original, people call it the original market hall of the city, the original market hall of Denver. Right now, we are located in the brick building, and I'm gonna give you some news. Uh,
I
uh,
just poked up.
After 6 years of being at the stores, we will be moving locations.
Oh, yay. Tell me.
It's something I've been wanting to do probably since year one, but then, life happens. The pandemic happened, and I put everything in a pause for years now. But finally found a space in the South Pearl Street area where all the restaurants are. Specifically, I can say the address. I guess I can, and you guys can search it. It's 1250 South Pearl. Uh,
1250
what was that?
1250.
1250. That's correct. South
Okay.
Pearl Street. And for now, it's just a lease we signed. So there's a lot of design to do. There's permitting, and then there's building, and then there's you know everything that comes to starting a new business. We're moving spaces, and what that means is that we're not gonna keep the one at the source.
Right.
Uh, we're completely moving to the Pearl Street location with
What's
the
the
intention
cross
of
street? You know the cross street?
it is. You just got me on that one, but
Okay. We'll
it
look
should
it
be
up.
an easy one to find. It's actually at the mezzanine, not the mezzanine. It's the ground floor of a building called the Aston. It's a brand new construction. It's a brand new building,
Okay.
and one of the commercial spaces will be the bakery, and hopefully the dream bakery, because now these will be built from scratch. At the source, there was a bakery originally there, and I just took over.
Right.
And then a few unfortunate things have happened, and we kept them producing at the same place, but we're moving into a bigger location, making it into the Green Bakery, and in a space to like sit down and share the time, spend some time,
Oh,
and
wow.
yeah,
So you can have pastries and stuff at the at reunion.
yeah. The idea is that you can actually spend time at the bakery. Hopefully, from the very beginning, sit down over a cup of wine.
Oh,
Uh, yeah, yeah. It's giving you many news about the.
gosh, yes. I assume it will not be open for delivery in the next 2 months.
So we will. Here's the thing. Anything we do right now, we are still in the design phase. So all I'm doing right now is reaching over architects, engineers, people that know things that I don't know in terms in terms of how to build a bakery, and they're just going to help me design the new space.
Okay.
So what that looks like is, for now, nothing will happen probably until early next year.
Right. Okay.
So we will design the space, send permits to the city, and just wait to hear back.
So for pickup and such now, we're going to go to the source.
Yeah, so we do offer delivery. There's a 5 mile radius, and there is a minimum that is, I believe, $70.
Okay.
But I am pretty sure that if you order 2 or 3 things for Thanksgiving, you go over the $70.
Yeah, I'm sure.
People stock up. Um, so yeah, we will have delivery Thanksgiving time and Christmas time, and you can always come to a bakery. I do encourage people to come to a bakery for people to see,
Oh, me too.
how things. Yeah.
Okay, so tell me now. I know you make the best bread in the world, uh, but you'll have to tell me what you're featuring. But what are the specials for the holidays?
So there will be a couple that have been signature of the bakery for years now. One of them is panettone. Panettone is a classic Italian bread. It's also, or at least in Italy, it's known as sourdough bread. And you might see it in the store in a little tin or in a little box. Uh, and it's very cheap, very inexpensive to buy. If you go to Italy and you buy panettone, it's actually on the pricier side, but you will never, I promise you, Gabby, you'll never experience panettone until you try panettone from an actual bakery that makes them fresh and sells it to you fresh. It is the softest, fluffiest, sweetest, most delicious thing.
Please put my order down already.
I think Francis have had it before. We make them
Yes,
in a few
I have
flavors. You have to.
no.
You have not. Okay, got it.
Took them away. I never got one. What are the flavors?
Traditionally, and you see people think of panettone sometimes because when they when you see it in the box, it looks like a fruit cake sometimes, or
Right,
like a giant muffin.
right.
So funny enough, I when I learned about panettone, it was in almost the beginning of my career as a baker. The person who I learned from had made panettone one year for Christmas, and I remember seeing it, and he tells me, "Look, this is a fruit panettone." So people think automatically of a fruit cake or something like that.
Right.
And I get it. Fruitcake it's fine. It's you see you giving me that expression. I am not a big fan.
Me
So I gave it a shot. I was like, well, sure. I by the way, I grew up eating panettone. I would never eat fruit panettone because I found it a little boring. So I had his fruit panettone and I was mind blown. Mind blown. I was like,
Okay.
I never had anything like this with like like candied fruit. This is not does not making any sense.
Okay.
So we make that. So we make the traditional panettone, which has sultanas, candied orange, candied lemon, and a few other surprises. Then we nothing crazy, just natural fruit. Uh, then we make a chocolate panettone that has 4 types of chocolate. We
Got
make
me.
a I know that's me too. We make a pistachio panettone,
Oh,
which is outlandish, and then we play around. So sometimes we make a chocolate, so the panettone is dark as chocolate, and it's filled with raspberry, and it's so good, so good. So it will be a chocolate raspberry panettone. But that is one option. I think you have to get a panettone for
I
Christmas.
have it written down. Okay.
Anyone listen to this, you need to try panettone. To me it is the very best thing we make all year round.
Oh,
The
it's
one
fun.
thing, yeah, you need to like
It's better than your vodka.
it is babka times 20.
Okay, you've got big shoes to fill off there. Your vodka's the best thing I've ever had, but all right, I'm game. And tell me, okay, tell me
Yeah.
what.
So yeah, panettone is it's one option, and there's flavors of it that you can get. Usually one or two sizes. We're down an oven right now, so we're down our capacity to bake panettone. So we probably will have only one size, and this will be a panettone that has more shelf life. So it will likely be a larger panettone.
Okay.
There's a way to order using our website. So you can just go to the website, and if you know you want a panettone for Christmas or for Thanksgiving or whenever, because we're gonna make it up until December 31st, you can order it right now.
And tell me what's the website?
The website it's super simple to find. I'm gonna tell the website in a minute, but in
Okay.
case you forget, you literally just Google reunion bread. First or second result will be the website. You just Google reunion bread Denver.
Okay.
The website it's a little weird, but it is reunion bread that square that site. Square that site is the hosting website that keeps our inventories and stuff like that. But otherwise, it's reunion bread that square that site. But otherwise, I promise you, just Google reunion bread, you should be able to find it.
Okay, because I'm lost. Reunion bread dot
That
square,
square, that site,
SITE.
SITE, correct.
Okay. Okay. All right. Now, aside from panettone, what am I getting? Panettone.
So for Thanksgiving, we'll have panettone, but we'll also have pies. And the apple pie we make, I listen, there's good apple pie out there, but ours is up there.
Okay.
Ours is up there with some of the best. And it's just a classic apple pie. It's just nice, flaky crust. We go for a flaky crust because I like that better. And it's all natural apples. We make everything in house. And it's also made fresh. That's something that, makes a huge difference. So when you get your apple pie, usually you're going to get a warm apple pie. That does not happen usually. Just get an apple pie that was probably baked that day, hopefully. But this is an apple pie. We bake in the day off. So we make it probably by the time you pick up, it'll still be warm.
Oh, well.
Uh,
Okay. And keep going. What other goodies?
so that is Thanksgiving. And then we'll have, fall, we always play around with flavors of the fall, like apple, cinnamon, nutmeg, all that stuff with our regular offering. So if you come to a bakery on that day or on that week, you're gonna see just like a fall menu, if you will. Uh, Besides the specials, the panettone and the pies. Uh, for Christmas, we have one product that I grew up eating, and to me, it's up there with panettone. To me, panettone is still number one. And number two is a product that we in Europe and south of France, it's eaten. In Portugal, it's eaten as well. And in Spain, it's consumed. It's called boloré in Portuguese, or in Spanish, it's called rosca de reyes. French, they call it, I forgot the French name for it. But it is, again, the best way to describe it, think of you have something similar for Mardi Gras. Mardi Gras, you make like a giant donut with like dried fruit.
Okay.
I forgot the name of that thing you guys make it. But anyway, uh, it is a fluffy, like brioche texture bread, but it is filled with the flavor of candied orange.
Right.
So it does not have candied orange in it. You don't see the candied orange. It has the flavor of it because it's dissolved into the dough.
So is this going to be a muffin or a loaf of bread?
It is
A cake?
neither. It is a crown, if you will.
Okay. A crown cake. Okay.
Crown cake. That's actually how you guys call it here, right?
Okay. Yes.
Again, I'm gonna try to explain it. It is not the American crown cake. It is different. This is the European version of this item, and it is orange blossom water. It is orange flavor, and then it has usually a little surprise, meaning there's a little something hidden in the middle,
Okay.
and that something hidden is a little surprise for whoever finds it can
That's
ask for Can ask for a wish.
Okay, that's what they do with those. Okay, and that's going to be available just around Christmas.
That's a Christmas time item. Actually, this item is usually available in Europe a- after Christmas for it's king's cake. Is that how you call it here, right?
Right.
So it'll be usually in Europe will be available from January 1st, usually because many bakers will start making it before that. January 1st to January the 6th.
Okay.
And people go crazy for this because there's a tradition over it. But because the bakery reunion we close from January 1st through January 15th, we make it before.
Got it. Okay, my kid's gonna have to have his birthday cake early. He's
There's
sitting
also
in
one
the
thing.
other room yelling.
People want to, people want go on a diet the first week or two of the year.
I don't go on diet. Sorry.
So
No.
yeah,
Okay, now for those who don't know, describe the breads that you make. I mean,
our,
go.
our, our regular offering is bread. People call it sourdough in the U.S. I try to explain. Sure, call it sourdough. I call it naturally fermented or naturally leavened bread. And it is it's sourdough made with lots of love, lots of time, and I guess lots of years of experience and sweat and tears. But it's just a classic naturally fermented bread. It ferments for 24, 48 hours, depending on the flavor we want to achieve. It is crusty on the outside, but it is super soft on the inside.
Yes, it is.
And
And
you
now
get that
you have,
nice,
go ahead.
usually we bake it to a point where you get that nice caramelization on the outside, but it's still, nice and fluffy in the center. Because of the way we make it, it's also a loaf that will stay fresh for days.
It doesn't because it's already gone.
If
But
it does.
yeah, but you are now doing rye bread as well, which is delicious. And you do olive and country. I mean, you do many flavor. The walnut. Are you doing the what is it? Cranberry walnut.
Yeah, at the bakery, we have usually three varieties every day. We have the classic country loaf, we have a multi-grain loaf, and a sunflower loaf. On the weekends, we go a little wild, and then we do ciabatta. We do olive and za'atar bread. That's my ultimate favorite. We and that and the rye. The rye, it's what people call in the East Coast. People call it a Jewish rye. So it has caraway, flax, onion. It's a still, the nice crusty bread soft on the inside, but it has a lot of character to it.
And it's not that real heavy, heavy Jewish rye. It's
It is
just
not.
plain delicious. Yeah.
Correct. Correct.
And
And then,
then
but
go ahead.
everything we do, the sourdoughs, but also the anything we do is all naturally leavened. So you
Right.
get a baguette, it's all naturally leavened. The rye bread is naturally leavened. The ciabatta, all naturally leavened. That's really hard to do right, but I think we do a decent job at it.
I think you do a wonderful job at everything. And then you make croissants and all of that and the little Portuguese egg things. They're
Yes.
fabulous. Love them. So you go in and you just find a variety of breads and pastries, right?
Yeah, that's the plan. So we do offer classic pastries that you can get at most bakeries in Europe, most bakeries here. The only thing, Gabby, I'm going to tell you a secret, but don't tell anyone.
I wouldn't share it with it. Cross
When you
my
when you come to the bakery, you will get a pastry that was usually never baked more than it's never been seen out for more than 30 minutes.
Oh wow.
So no matter if you come at 8 a.m. or if you happen to be at the bakery at noon, you are gonna get a pastry that was just baked almost for you. That is something really hard to do, but we do it. So you can get a croissant, you can get a pain au chocolat, you can get the Portuguese stuff, like our signature pastries. And all these things are just baked almost for you. And that's what makes us really unique.
Yeah, aside from making the best bread. But now that you said that, what hours are you open? What days? So tell us that.
We are open Tuesday through Sunday. We open every day at 8 a.m. and
Okay.
we close every day at 3 p.m. except for Sundays. On Sundays, we close at 2.
Okay. And people can place their order so that they know or just stop in.
Yeah, especially for bread, I do suggest people go place an order ahead of time because,
Yes.
yeah, you know this, right? If you
Yes.
just show up, there's a big chance whatever you want is gonna be taken already.
Yes, I do know that.
Yes. So
And
that's a recommendation for anyone trying to get a loaf of bread.
okay, so panna cotta, all the wonderful, the crown cakes, all the pastries, everything is there between now. Place your order, and I assume you can put in the date and they'll tell you it will be ready.
Yeah, on the website, if you were to order for any specific time, I do recommend for those days, specifically the holidays, order ahead of time.
Right,
Everyone's trying to get the same thing on the same day. So make sure when you're thinking of ordering for those days, do it as early as you
okay. Tomorrow, okay.
can.
Maybe when we hang up now. And give the address of the source so that people will know where to come.
The source is located on Brighton Boulevard. Specific address is 3350 Brighton Boulevard in Denver, Colorado. Zip code is 80216. And but I think the best way to find it is searching for the Source Hotel, and then the whole, like, there's a few ways to get to us, but search for the Source Hotel, the big building, and ours, the market hall is
Right now.
within the complex.
Right. And you'll be moving soon, and we're thrilled, but we'll spend this holiday down there.
That's
And
correct.
you're wonderful. You know, we love you. We love your product. And what a pleasure. To everybody watching, please like and subscribe to the Gabb, and it's GABB on YouTube and / Gabby Gourmet, Facebook, Instagram. It's just plain old Gabby Gourmet. And Reunion Bread, you know that we adore you, follow you, and I think we get bread about once a week for good reason, and to go every day. You are the best. Thank you.
Thank you, Gabby. So good to be here with you,
You too.
virtually, but here with you.
Thank you. Have a great weekend. See
Take care.
everybody soon, and we will be down to see you soon too.
You got
Thank
it.
you. Bye
Bye
bye.
bye, Gabby.
Bye.